was that I'm Jewish. Controversial. I'm glad you explained that you're Arab, though, because with a name like Eman El-Husseini, they probably thought you were Scottish or something. So it's going to be clear.
And with you being Jewish, they were probably thinking that you were going to be funny.
Glad we dispelled that notion, but she's just joking around because we have such a good rapport. We've worked together for so long. Although it seems like just yesterday we met for the first time.
It was yesterday.
Right, so that would explain that. But it's good that we've gelled so quickly because we're the MCs for this, the annual peace concert, whose stated aim is to celebrate Jewish and Arab cultural diversity and a shared vision of peace. Though I don't think it shows much optimism to call it the annual peace concert. It kind of implies that it's not going to work. We'll happen again next year. So I prefer to call it the final peace concert with an option to renew. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, that's just you. The Volunteer Run Montreal Dialogue Group is a nonprofit, registered charitable organization that promotes and facilitates dialogue between Jews, Israelis, Palestinians, Muslims, and Arabs. Although, I don't know why Jews and Arabs don't get along. I mean, we're cousins, for God's sakes. Family. Yeah, I guess that's why. In any case, all proceeds from this concert go directly to funding the MPG's year-round program of dialogue, information, and outreach.
Yeah, so it's very important. We're glad you've all showed up. Hopefully it changes some minds tonight. Although the fact that you all showed up probably shows that you already all support the idea of unity anyway, so this is probably all a big waste of time. Maybe the show should have been called the Annual Preaching to the Converted concert. I don't know. But we'll probably bring up a lot of offensive stereotypes and actually do more damage than if we hadn't done the concert at all. So after the show, please forget it ever happened. That would be the best scenario. But in the meantime, we are here, so we should do like a head count. Like how many Jews are in the audience? Jews? Yeah, oh, there we go. See, because they didn't want to say right away, like normally in a comedy club or something, you say any Jews, and it's like, you know, it's, why is he asking what's going on? Then you can just keep it to ourselves, but we're all friends here.
That's true. How many Arabs are here? Any Arabs?
In the house?
Yes?
Yeah.
Arabs? Very nice. And you guys are getting along? Jews and Arabs sitting next to each other? It's okay? We're not going to break into a fight? Everything's okay?
It's like,
yeah. And if you do break into a fight, my money's on the Arabs.
No. I'll take Jews with better lawyers.
Yeah, but we don't care if we die, so...
Yeah, well, that's just offensive. So I think to smooth things over and show them that, you know, we're just joking around, we should perform an act of unity, of harmony, and you know, show an example of how we can bring our people together. I think you should agree to go on a date with me.
No.
No, well, no, you must have misunderstood. It's not for my own personal pleasure. It's for the greater good, you know, for to bring about world peace.
Still no.
Oh, I understand. You can't date someone of another religion, I guess. It's because, you know, you can't date a Jewish person. Is that...
No. I just don't want to go out with you.
Right. It's becoming very clear. So maybe instead to promote some unity, we could point out how similar Jews and Arabs really are. We have many things in common, such as falafel. I think we both eat that, I understand.
Right. We have the ha in our language.
Ha?
The ha, yeah, very attractive.
Very sexy sound. The ha. From what I understand, we both do circumcision. We both don't eat pork. So basically, we share a lot of sucky things. Falafel tastes horrible. Shla is a very scary sound. We have to substitute bacon with home fries. It's not a lot of pleasant things that the Jews and Arabs share, really.
That's true. Well, you shouldn't say Arabs. You should say Muslims, because there are Arab Christians that we actually resent a little bit, because they do fun things like Christmas.
Right. The Christians do have a lot of fun things, but they have trees and they have Easter eggs. It's almost like, you know, being Christian, they make it look like so much fun to lure us to the other side. They're trying to convert us, the Christians.
Do you think that's why we're here in a church? Are they trying to convert us? Is this...
Yeah, that is a good point. Yes, come to the church, Jews and Arabs. You'll see how much fun we have here. I can imagine what Christmas might be like. Actually, come to think of it, I think I saw online that the dialogue group used to be called the Jews and Muslims for Jesus. That was a bit too on the nose, a bit too obvious. The dialogue group sneak in there under the radar. But they can't all be sucky things that we share. There must be some fun things. I'm trying to think of what we do that you might do. We have online dating sites for Jews where they meet other Jews, jdate.com. Are you familiar? Do they have those in Arab culture?
I'm not sure. I think we have like ArabsMeetOnline.com, but I don't know. I don't use that stuff.
No, I don't use that stuff either. A friend told me, some loser friend of mine that can't meet girls in the real world. Well, what else can we do? Jews play a game. I don't know if you play this game. Like we try to guess which celebrities might be Jewish. Charlton Heston, maybe, I don't know, William Shatner, sort of Jewish, like maybe half, something like that. Do you play that game with Arab people?
Well, we all have names like Mohammed and Hussein, so the game would finish very quickly. Yeah, but we do play the same game that you play, picking out the Jews in Hollywood. There's a lot, and so I guess that makes it easier for you to make it in the entertainment industry.
Well, no, that's actually a bit of a myth. A lot of people say to me, "Oh, Josh, you must, you do well in entertainment because you're Jewish," but it doesn't really help. I can't really just call up Steven Spielberg and say, "Shalom, I'm a Jew. I've got a script. It's kosher." That doesn't. It's sort of a myth that you got to be in there. Yeah.
Jews have no pull in Hollywood?
Not really.
This is the only reason I accepted to do this today. I thought there'll be a big-time Jewish producer here, and they'll get discovered.
Help you.
Well, at least there's a lot of friendly faces, a lot of happy people, nice crowd. That's not always the case. That's another thing we have in common. A lot of people don't like our people,
No.
right?
No.
But this is nice. This is nice. I mean, Arabs get misunderstood sometimes. Our actions, Like my parents' wedding anniversary happens to fall on September 11th. Yeah, so you can imagine how the neighbors react to a bunch of Arabs celebrating every year. It's not...
Barbecue in the back there.
Exactly. And, yeah, it just doesn't, I don't know. But that doesn't faze my father. He's still a very, very proud Muslim man, He's actually the only person I know who does not get annoyed by Jehovah's Witness. He does it. Whenever they come over, he's like, "Oh, come in, my friend. I'll show you who converts who." How about you? Do you have any Jewish comedy you can share?
Oh, I've got so much that I've written. Where to begin? Yarmulkes. I like them because they're cheaper than toupees. Kosher. Why does it have to sound so competitive? It's like, well, I don't eat pork, so I'm kosher, but, I have separate plates for milk and meat, so I'm kosher. It's kind of like I'm kosher. I made that up. I should probably explain that yarmulkes are a little hat that for Jewish, and kosher is a sort of a food thing.
No, I know.
But you weren't laughing. Oh, okay. Well, I was being not funny on purpose. That all Jews are funny. That was the goal.
Sure you were.
Right. But it doesn't matter because this night is not about being funny, apparently. It's about sharing our cultures with each other. So maybe, you should say something in Arabic to people.
Sure. Ahlan wa sahlan, which means hello and welcome. How about you say something in Hebrew?
Ah, yes, my Hebrew. Chanukah, matzah, kohen, oy, v'nei, manashevetz. But you don't know Hebrew, so you probably don't know what that
It means you don't know Hebrew.
So you can understand. All right. Well, we should just get this show on the road then. First up, we have Mohammed Mazmoudi.
There's a guy who has trouble in airports.
Yes, unfortunate name when traveling. But Mohammed Mazmoudi is an accomplished musician who plays bass, double bass, oud, and classical guitar. He studied at the SFAX Conservatory of Music and Dance in Tunisia and obtained his bachelor's degree in music at the University of Moncton. He is admired by media and fans alike for his musical talent and devotion to his art. But what I admire most about him is that he plays the oud, and he has oud in his name. So that's like if I played the kazoo, and that was Josh Kazuski.
That doesn't even make any sense. So let's just